Hello, everybody. I'm Murli, and today we will discuss about the format of IPv4. uh, in my last video, I have given you idea about MAC address, IP address, and the idea about IPv4 address because there are two versions in IP address, IPv4 and IPv6. And in IPv4, I have shared some information like IPv4 has 4.2 billion IP addresses, and these addresses are divided into 5 classes. So, first of all, we will see. Just I'm going to my next slide. Okay, see this slide. In this slide, I'm talking. I would like to talk about format of IPv4. In IPv4, we have already discussed that there are 32 bits in IPv4, and these 32 bits are divided into 4 groups, each having 8 bits. That's why I have just drawn this diagram. Look, 8 in each group there are 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 bits, and 8 bits. Okay, and it means total there are 32 bits. Okay, fine. I hope you have idea about the binary number system and conversion from primary to decimal and decimal to binary. On the basis of that, if we talk about any one group, any one octet, you can also say. So, just for in this octet, there are 8 bits, and with the help of 8 bit, uh, uh, we can form how many numbers? Total number is 256. But how? Look, with the help of 8 bit, the first binary number will be 80, and the last binary number will be 81. If we will convert this binary number into decimal, in that case, 8 zeros means in decimal 0, but 81 means in decimal 255. Okay, fine. Then total number 0 to 255. The total number will be 256. It means in each group, there are maximum 256 values in the first group, second group, third group, and fourth group. And actual range is 0 to 255. Here, I would like to point you that you have most of the time you have seen the IP address in your phone, laptop, or anywhere. In all IP addresses, you have seen values like 192, 168. Why there is no any value like 300 or 400 or 500, 600 or uh, um, any other number? Always there is a number between 0 to 255. The reason behind it is the limitation of bit. 8-bit can form maximum 256 values and its range is 0 to 255. That's why every IPv4 address is written in 0 to 255. Okay, fine. Now, IPv4 address is represented into decimal number, and in decimal number, if we will talk about the very first value, the very first value will be 0 in all groups, 0, 0, 0, 0. That's why I have written here 0.0.0.0. This will be the very first IPv4 address. Okay. Now, the last IPv4 address, very last. I'm not talking about which one is useful, which one is useless, and which the purpose of any IP address. I'm just talking about the IP address only. Okay. Later I will discuss different things. Fine. Now the very first value will be 0.0.0.0 and last value will be 255.255.255.250. Fine. How is it possible? How we can use it? So to understand it, first of all, we will see how zero value will go to 255 value. To understand it, just look at the flow of the IP address. Fine. See, suppose this is the very first IP address. That's why I have written. I'm just going to annotate my picture. Just to give me a minute. Fine. This is the very first IP address. How we can move to the second IP address, then third, then fourth, then fifth, and so on till the end. Just see. Very first 0.0.0, second will be 0.0.0.1, then 2, then 3, then 4, 5, up to 255. See this value. 0.0.0.250. What will happen after it? This is the maximum value of a group of an octet. So we cannot increase this value, like we cannot do it from 255 to 256. Okay. Then we will just make a change in left-hand side group. So that's why I have written here 1. Now 0 becomes 1. This 0 becomes 1. And this 255 becomes 0. Again, this 0 will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 255. Like this. And the rest 3 octet values will be same, like 0.0.1. Fine. Now, then what will happen after this value? What will be the next IP address? The next IP address will be 20.0.2.0. Means 255 will again become 0 and 1 will be 2. Fine. In this way, gradually we can move from one IP address to next IP address, then the next IP address, the next IP address. The final destination, or you can say at the end point of IP address, will be 255.255.255.255. Fine. This is the flow of IP addresses. 4.2 billion IP addresses are there. So it will be the flow. Maybe any of you who is watching my video will face some difficulties. It's okay, fine. So to simplify it, I would like to just give you an example. You have seen a speedometer of your bike. I'm not talking about a digital speedometer in which there is a digital display. You have seen a speedometer in which number changes one by one. In that speedometer, suppose you have just purchased a new bike, then the speedometer will show you all zeros, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Fine. Then, if you have started your bike and goes for a long drive, then what will happen? In the speedometer, the very right-hand side value will start change from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then after 9, what will happen? In the next ribbon, or you can say next number, there will be a change. Next number means left-hand side number will change from 0 to 1. And again, the very right-hand side value will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then again, just a side value will become 2, 3, 4. And in this way, your speedometer will count the kilometer. Just remove that, increase that 9 value with 255. Suppose your speedometer is showing your value 0 to 255. The same case will happen when you will start your bike. In that case, It will start from 0 and go till 255. Suppose that is a speedometer becomes IP address meter. In IP address meter, you will see, okay, 0 to 255, then there is a change. Again, 0 to 255, again change. In this way, the final value of your IP speedometer will be 255.255.255.255. Look, you should understand the flow of IP address. Otherwise, it will be highly confusing for you how we can use it. Okay, fine, this one is a number, this one is. You can understand classes. You can understand, you can memorize, okay, this is the range, this is something, something. But you will face too many difficulties during the implementation of IP address. So for the proper implementation of IP address, you should understand the format of IP address and flow of IP address. Okay, so thank you. Thank you very much.